I say I've got coffee there, but I'm slowly sipping out. I hate the taste of coffee. It's not one of my things. I'm making these for YouTube, so there's no alignment to any paper or anything. I've been out in Harwich with Mark, Bernard and Ed Carson Brown.
Yes, okay.
Are you for Colchester or Harwich?
What do you mean as I'm
are you? Sorry. First off, let's start this all over again. What's your position? I'm not very new to. I'm very new to this thing.
I'm Dominic Graham. I'm the Liberal Democrat candidate for Harwich and North Essex.
And I'm sorry I didn't send you an email when I was trying to interview Harwich people.
No, that's quite all right.
So what you hope? What are you hoping for tonight?
Well, we were hoping to give Bernard a bit of a bloody nose to try to put a dent in his majority alongside the other parties. Obviously, Labour and UKIP have got the same ideas. Hopefully, we think we tried to do that. Keep him honest for the voters. If his majority is too big, there's a danger that he could be complacent. We couldn't have that. So the closer we get to Bernard, then the harder it works for the people of Harwich and North Essex.
So you do think that Bernard's going to win?
I think if I was a betting man, I probably would have put a bet on Bernard. As I'm not a betting man, and well, I like a flutter every now and again, but I'm certainly not going to bet on a competition in which I'm.
You might be interested then. We actually looked up the betting for Bernard winning, and it was 6-5 or 5.
Right,
yes, so you're not really making any money if you did.
No, well, yeah, just a mortgage on it, I suppose. Yeah, I shouldn't be saying that as a Lib Dem, but we are, if nothing else, we are realistic, I suppose, as to the situation. You hear some of the other parties, some of the other candidates saying Tories are going to get a majority, Labour are going to get a majority. Everybody knows that's fantasy. We are, if nothing else.
Speaking of, just as you said about realism there, there's one thing I do mainly see about people that I talk to, and the public and that, and they do think that a lot of the promises made by all parties are just, well, not trying to insult anyone or anything, but a lot of people think it's all rubbish nowadays.
Pie in the sky, yeah. Well, honesty and credibility is a big problem at the moment, and all of the parties have got that. Nick Clegg, obviously, famously, and we get beat over the head with it all the time, is the tuition fees issue, and that has moved away from being the issue about tuition fees. It's to do with his honesty and his credibility. If he's going to promise to do something, will he do it?
To be honest, that's the thing that got me. My first time vote was I think it was the last vote, and the main thing that appealed to me was the reduction in tuition fees, and then they skyrocketed.
Yeah.
But I do think, like you said, that's damaged his rep towards a lot of the younger population as well.
I think it's a bit of an unfair focus on Nick Clegg's honesty. I mean, Bob Russell, for example, in Colchester, he said he wouldn't vote for it, and did exactly as he said. Julian Huppert in Cambridge said he wouldn't vote for it. Didn't vote for it, did exactly as he said. And I think the vote was something like 28 voted for the increase, 21 didn't of the Lib Dems. So there's not a lot in it. I understand the problems. There's too many in my mind. I was really disappointed with it. But saying that, I went to university for the first time in 1998, and that, I don't know whether you know your history, but that was the first year the tuition fees came in. So I was the very first year of tuition fees of £1,000, brought in by Labour after they promised in 1997 not to do it. And then in 2004 they were trebled by Labour after they promised not to do it. And Labour were not in a coalition at the time, they did it all on their own. So it's a daft example to show you that all of the parties do these promises and have had these promises, and sometimes the focus on Clegg with tuition fees and honesty is a little bit skewed and not quite as fair as it could be.
It's a very fair view. I'll let you go now. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks, and goodbye.
All right. Cheers.